funny. I started with, I'm very nerdy. So I don't always show it a lot, but I was like, I want to have something that's simple. So I like animals. So I said, hey, what animal to represent the community that I want to build? And I went through all these different ones for different reasons, and I ended up with a shark. And so I'll say, sometimes the people that I work with can think that I can be kind of like a bull shark, right? It's not the most complimentary thing, but when you're trying to get things done, you kind of have to just, forge ahead. So I said, hey, let me embrace that. But what are some characteristics of sharks that people don't know? And so, of course, sharks are powerful, but they're also very curious creatures. People don't realize that. And they're somewhat mysterious, which is why that adds to the fear because they're powerful and mysterious, but they're very curious. They're not these, bloodthirsty animals that media paints. And so I said, hey, this will be interesting because Web3, I believe, can be so powerful, but it's still kind of mysterious to most people. And if they're
Yes.
curious enough, they can unlock the benefits. So I said, this is going somewhere. So that's how I kind of said, hey, it's going to be a shark. And then the name comes from a group of sharks is known as a shiver. So I'm like, this is a nice
Oh,
fun fact.
wow.
So that's how it kind of all came together. And today, it's really about just kind of educating and building the community because it's hard for you to convince someone to become a part of something or even to buy something if they don't understand it. So I said, hey, I'm going to dedicate the first 6 to 9 months just to education. But the goal is actually to form, whether it is a company or maybe a DAO, decentralized autonomous organization for anyone listening who's not familiar,
Right.
um, because I want the community to invest together. That's the end goal. So we've built this common interest around Web3, whether it's people who are technical or non-technical, who love it or just love the potential. We built this common community. We're going to learn together because I want everyone to be educated and bring us all along. And then there's going to be a component where we source ideas from the community. So anyone in the community can say, hey, I have an idea for this business, and we'll vote on them. Every idea isn't great, but
Wow.
and then finally, I want to take some of the money from the company that I'm building, Future Fitted, to invest in the Shiver community. And then there'll be some things that we'll do to raise funds. But I want us to literally build businesses that will be equally owned by the community members and then we'll pay profit. So very similar to companies today, they have shareholders. The community members will be the shareholders. So a lot of DAOs talk about this. I haven't seen a lot of them do it successfully. I've learned a lot from being observant of different DAOs and communities, and that's the passion. I want to take my corporate knowledge and expertise, bring it to Web3, and say, hey, we're going to learn together, we're going to build together, and then we'll all profit together, and then return those profits back to the community members. I don't ever plan to cap membership. The more members we have, that just means we have to have more companies, more great ideas, so we can generate profits to return to them. And they can do whatever with that money. They can take that money to spend it for leisure, to invest in themselves, to invest in their own companies. I'm not going to have any rules about what happens. So that's the end goal. We're still in the educate phase, but next will come the building phase. And then eventually the invest and building businesses that the community all owns together.